talking about, I'm going to go through Analyzer, and this is mine. This life theme is not only difficult on the entity having it, but also on those around them. The analyzer is usually a brilliant person, but usually no one understands this because in their constant questioning any subject, they can seem less than smart. They are driven by the fever of not only wanting to know everything, but how it works, why, and what use it has. They want most things repeated or reread or reenacted so that they have picked apart every aspect. We learn from analyzers because even in the smallest things, we can observe the discretion of it even to its parts. Analyzers are afraid they will miss something or it will be overlooked, and many times even that they will forget it and not analyze it. This can lead to over-obsessiveness and even scrupulous consciousness. It works well in science and technical fields, but is very hard on the individual in everyday life. To help them modify this theme, these entities should force themselves to believe their eyes, ears, and touch, and not read something into everything that is there. After all, when every petal is picked off the rose, just an ugly stem is left. To analyze people's behavior quietly, and ask for enlightenment also increases the psychic ability. The next one is Humanitarian. This is the one that Jennifer and I both share.
Yeah, we both share this one. Humanitarian. The theme of Humanitarian seems self-explanatory, but it also has more complex and far-reaching effects. The entity that carries this theme is truly driven and self-sacrificing for all humanity, so much so that they have to guard against loving too much and doing too much. There is no thought for self, which also has to be guarded against. They not only need to administer to, but to take up issues that mankind has struggled with. The cause fighter may be brilliant about the wrongs committed against mankind, but the humanitarian will be right in the midst of bandaging, teaching, holding, building, and on it goes. They do not really see that much evil in anything and will usually excuse mankind for most of its faults. The humanitarian theme carries with it a true and oftentimes insatiable love for all people. They have to be in front, in the middle, or behind large groups of mankind. The humanitarian can never be someone who just cares for family and friends, but everyone or anyone who comes into their circle. The humanitarian will do well also to modify this by saving time to love themselves. Otherwise, they can burn themselves out and then are of no use to anyone.
Life themes are something when you sit down and plan for your up and coming incarnation.
When you do your life's chart.
And your objectives, and you will spell out exactly the different things that you want to achieve, your experiences and knowledge in life. And now when you take on some difficult life themes like a humanitarian, they always put others first, and one of the side effects of that is
it burns you out.
Yeah, you're tired. You never put yourself first, so you're letting yourself go.
Okay, the next one is Healer, which is one of my primary life themes, as well as Humanitarian. All right. The theme of Healer is a very metaphysical theme as well as very spiritual theme. Healers are compelled to go into medicine, physical therapy, holistic medicine, hospices, ministries, etc. Anywhere there are sick and ailing people, you will find a healer. They are also the advanced entities who realize that Even the laying on hands is beneficial because they are tubes by which God's energy flows through. If they cannot be in any of these fields, then they are the midwives, the nurses, or anyone who cares for the sick, whether they are elderly or children. If there is no other avenue, healers become ministers to the sick and dying and open houses for people who are poor or on drugs. Their whole thrust in their theme is to care for anyone in need, especially in the physical sense. Religious orders have been founded especially to administer to the sick. The person with this theme has a green aura around their hands and can be seen through Kirlian photography. By the very aura they carry, they have the ability to walk into a room and neutralize negative energy. The only danger they run into is that they can become too empathic. Healers must separate themselves from their own ego and realize that it is God's energy, not theirs, that heals, so they do not drain off or assimilate the illness they are trying to cure.
One of the important things that was mentioned in this on the healer was the green aura fields around your hands. Green is a representation of healing from the divine. So whenever you want to cleanse yourself and give yourself a healing cleansing, close your eyes and visual the green
The
healing
green light surrounding you.
Yeah. And it's the green light, like the white light of the Holy Spirit. That is the divine, that is the pure, that is the ultimate love. And you always surround yourself with that. But if you wanted to do a healing cleansing, you would use the green light, and maybe in a future episode we could talk about the different colors of what they would represent and stuff. But yeah, that was important because it can be picked up by the Kirlian photography.
Kirlian photography.
Yeah, on the healers.